Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Wolfman, and my sound is way too high. There we go. Anyways, welcome to part 3 of Society Today commentary. I hope you guys are enjoying it still. I am very enjoying it. I am very enjoying it. Yeah, that's what it is. I meant. I am enjoying it very much. A lot of people have been giving me positive feedback on it. 20 viewers now. I went up from 15 to 20, so that's a good thing. Well, per video at least. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna be doing some more series later, but I've been lazy, and I've also been very, very, very tired, busy, and just doing personal goals of mine. But New Year's resolution video coming up very soon. Like, I'm about to start recording it right now, and this video will probably be up after it. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this commentary, and part 4 will be up probably tomorrow. Alright, see you guys. Yeah, because it's hard, and that's not the topic that I'm hitting on. Because that in itself is very hard, like you told me, or like you're saying, it is very difficult to understand, why this and this happened. But in my opinion, in my seeing my sight, my foresight, and everything that's going on around me. I just draw the line at the point where I say, why? What is it that's either wrong with me, wrong with the mentality the way that I care? What is it? You want to know what is it that's so difficult for other people to see in you to say, hey, because I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. If I go to a party that has drinking, I'm going to be the one that knows how to hold my alcohol 10 times more than anybody at the party. Why? Because I know how to do that. And how do I do that? I just know, because I'm not an idiot like other people. Now, I'm also a big party animal, and I know how to do it, and I know how to have fun like us. Like right now, if you and I were in a game, we would be having fun. We'd be laughing our asses off, and it'd be great. And let's just say that, let's transfer that over, and let's say it wasn't a game, and it was a party that we know how to have the best time of our lives in. You and I, we wouldn't commonly be invited, even if you were here for many years. And why would that be? Why? You ask yourself, why? What is physically wrong with me? What is it? That's what I want to know. Because you see me, and you see a person like you that likes gaming, that likes doing all of this. But what is it that carries us out to say, I wouldn't want to? What is it that people don't see in us that would want to say, hey, why don't you come to this party? I've known you for so long, I think it's only right. Why not?
No, that's a very difficult question.
And it is, yeah, I know it is, but it's just.
I mean, the question you're asking is too. There's too many things you have to include into that. I mean, yeah, it's actually a good question, but there's like so many things you have to include. Like maybe they're only gonna invite people they're comfortable with. I mean, you could know them at school, but then it's the question: do you know them outside of school?
Yeah, I
mean, I know a lot of people in school because that's usually just common. You would usually know everyone.
Yeah, and then there's that specific group of people that you actually want to talk to outside of school. And let's say those people, like, okay, at lunch, I would go sit with friends, and I know that a lot of them are what's it called? One's a freaking smokes all the time, and I'm not into smoking or anything, but why not do it one day and say, hey, I tried it, whatever, and that's whatever. But the other two have parties sometimes and go to concerts too. It's like, why not go with them, say, hey, can I come? But you're scared about it and you don't do it, and it's like, well, what is it that you don't do? And you've known these people for a while.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. In the classroom, okay, a teacher's asking like, okay, who wants to learn stuff? Like they're asking, do you have any questions about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh jeez, Nas is about to kill my ass. Oh, he's dead. Well, okay. Like the teacher usually asks, okay, any questions, right? You know, they
Yeah.
ask that. Do you know how many of them want to actually ask a question, but they're afraid to? I had a friend that would come to me during the library, because that's usually where I hang out. They would come to me during the library and ask me for help.
Yeah.
I would be glad to. But if they asked me to give them answers to the homework, I would say they would have to pay me. So sometimes he would just ask for help. Sometimes he would ask me to do his homework. And I would say yes, but I'll still tell him how to do it. And some people like me to teach them. The reason being is they can't ask a teacher a question in front of everyone else, because they'll usually embarrass themselves. But it's because people know I'm crazy. They're not afraid of asking questions for me because they know I'm just really insane. So they're not afraid of me. But I still probably wouldn't get invited to things. And it's not that they don't dislike me. It's just they know sometimes I just like being alone. They know I like to play games. They know I like to play games hours upon hours. So it depends. Do they know you like to play games, or do they just do they know you go home and play games? Because I know you don't just go home and play games. You usually have other stuff to do.
Yeah, right. Because like YouTube, like right now we're freaking what's it called? Where YouTube for me is basically a part-time job and and basically an opportunity to have something on the side that I like to do as a hobby. And I'm really glad, by the way, that you're doing this for with me. But I'm doing this, and I know people see it, and I know people support me on it, but then I want to know like what people think sometimes about it. And it's not what worries me what they think. What worries me is do people think that this is all I do? And that's what you're kind of telling me. And it does worry me, and that I don't do that because I'm not always on Skype and saying, hey, let's play, hey, let's play, hey, let's play. No, that. So do you think that it's the way people carry themselves out, that it's these things that other people say, like popular people or people that you've known for a long time that are technically popular, and that you would think as a good friend they would invite you to these things and say, hey, you want to come with me or something like that?
Okay, well, I've never really had that happen. So for me, that would be a very difficult question to answer. But I do, on the other hand, know how people feel about these things.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'll tell you something hilarious that my mom made me do. It was my birthday, right? She made me go ask my friends to come to my party.
Yeah.
And I don't tell people about my birthday either. I don't talk about it either. I just don't. That's just me. I like to play games. I like to just to me, birthdays are just birthdays. It's not like it's not it's not that I'm saying it's bad that your person was born. I'm just saying it's not something. It's like some people that say that winter's Christmas is not a Christian holiday. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
Yeah, I do know that.
It's a pagan holiday, but for some reason they keep calling it a Christian holiday, which it isn't. But and again, your question it's too general. It's a general. Maybe many people have the same question. They're afraid to do certain things.
Yeah, like me. I'm going to tell you something that I literally don't have the balls to know about a party, because I'm telling you about past experiences that I've had, that I've literally heard that there are other people going to a party. Like, here's one example. One time at work, during the summer, I was a lifeguard. And there was this guy that I knew that he would get drunk all the time, and he wasn't that old. He was 19. I knew that he was in college, and I knew that he went to parties a lot. And then one time we worked a party for a birthday party, and he went and got alcohol, and I drank a beer, whatever. But then they said, they're gonna go to a party, and they're from a different school, and they said there was a Morton party, and these guys carried themselves out way differently than I did. And I don't know if it's just because of my height too, but anyways, my point is, I knew these guys. I didn't have the balls to say, hey, can I go with you? Why not? And I guess it's because I was afraid to, and I still am afraid to. But do you think that's the reason why people don't, get invited to these things? Like, it doesn't even have to be parties. It could be concerts. Like,
Okay, okay. Yeah, man, you could use us as an example. I asked you for your Skype account so we could play League of Legends, right?
yeah,
I knew you played League of Legends, and I just said, "Come on, let's just play together," right?
yeah,
And so we started playing, and I barely knew you. And sometimes I invite random people, like I tell you, my Mabinogi game.
mm-hmm,
I probably know 100 people, and I play, and sometimes I chat with them.
yeah.
And some of them I've known for probably 3 years.
Yeah, that's kind of like me and Alpha Grid. I barely know him, but I mean, he's a great person to talk to, and I, have personal talks with him, even if it is only on the league chat.
Yep, bot lane's pushing.
Oh, the bot lane.
Yeah, oh, jeez.
Actually, while you're doing this, or while we're doing this, you know what? I hope I can. I'm gonna spectate your game.
Okay.
But
yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I really appreciate you doing this because I really got home with this curiosity of why is this? Why? And I'm pretty sure that you think that this is a valid question that I have because it's something that probably a lot of people like us go through, and it's just not right. It's why do we have to be excluded from something when we can probably be the best people to do it?
I mean, it's the same thing with the job.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. Like how they just started asking for college degrees?
Yeah.
But you used to be able to work the lowest job and get an actual high position. But at some point, they stopped that. The question is, why did they stop that?
Oh, crap. Cancel. I mean, I guess they stopped that because, they just saw and sought out that you need it, right? And, that by itself is a why factor. Like, why? Why does this have to be? And I ask myself all the time, what is it that's wrong with me? Like, why? Why don't I? Why is it like this, right? And it's not whether or not it's the fact of wanting to, but it's the fact of knowing that some of these things are happening with friends that and it's just not happening, right? So that I don't know about you, but that sometimes pisses me off because it's like I know you personally, so if I asked, would I be able to go with you? And it's just sometimes it scares me to know if I will be, able to, and I don't know. It's just a question that I ask myself all the time. I just would like to know because it's a valid thing to ask. Okay.
Come on! Stow their asses. Freak, this team sucks. It's just so bad, it's not even funny.
This is problematic.
Yeah! Oh my god, they're gonna kill him!
Okay, there we go. Well, I'm just like wondering, like, why is it it's like that? Why society have to be like that sometimes? Because that's all it is. It's basically society saying these people are excluded because of this. And it's a question that I ask myself almost daily, and I know I shouldn't, but I do. Oh god. Are you loading God mode?
No. I have 11 kills and 5 deaths. And my teammates just suck. We have like no tanks at all.
None of
So
them.
I'm like the person who's going in the front and pretty much owning everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But no one's backing me up, pretty much.
Oh god.
Yeah. So it's like you're having this intense conversation, and I'm having this intense game. It's like really hard to balance the two. Oh jeez. Okay.
Oh God,
Whew.
I'm watching your game.
Um.
Oh God,
Oh
oh okay. I thought
wait, which part are you on?
I'm in the middle where everything's going on. Oh, they're pushing. Is that you?
The bot lane?
No, in the mid.